I'm Nick Larson again here with the Resistance. I'm standing here next to Shannon Berns. She's an advocate here for the Fatherless Day, Father's Rights Movement here in Minnesota. Shannon, tell me, how did you guys first come up with this event?
Well, the National Fatherless Day movement is happening right now in Washington, D.C., and the Father's Rights Movement is a nationwide and international movement. And we needed some advocates here in Minnesota, and so we just started planning our own rally here at the state capitol.
Okay, very good. Now, are you personally connected at all with dealing with the the corruption or what's going on in the family courts with fathers today?
Yes, I am. My significant other has been battling for 4 years to see his son Griffin. His name is Dustin Metcalf, and we have been in and out of court. We fought false allegations. We have literally been drained of everything. Spent over $200,000 over the last 4 years on legal fees, supervised visitation fees, and the like, just to try and get any time with his son. And we actually haven't seen him. Father's Day in 2 days will mark 9 months since we've seen Griffin.
Wow, that now how does your fiance how does he feel about that? I mean, I know for me personally, I mean, not seeing my daughter for 2 weeks was I mean it killed me. I mean, going 9 months without seeing his child. I mean, how did he handle that?
It's really difficult. Every day is a new day, and it makes him very sad. And he misses his son every minute of every day, and it really is heart wrenching. For both of us, because I have a relationship with Griffin as well, and it really makes living the day to day difficult. It's hard to know that you wake up and you don't have an opportunity to see him that week or that day, and so it's really sad.
Okay, so what here at the Fatherless Day here, at least here in Minnesota, what do you hope to accomplish here with this movement, this protest? Eh, do you hope to get legislation passed, or just get the word out, or what are your plans or for this?
Yeah, ultimately, we're trying to get a new bill passed in this next upcoming session that will allow for a presumption of 50-50 parenting in Minnesota. Right now, the presumption is that the non-custodial parent gets 25%, which in many cases, is even less than that. And in some cases, it's closer to the 50-50 mark. But in most cases, it's 25% or less. And ultimately, we're trying to advocate for shared parenting so that children do have the opportunity to have both parents present in their life on a regular and consistent basis. And allowing for a presumption of 50-50 won't guarantee that, but will allow the courts to say when a divorce or a separation happens, or in the event of a custody hearing, they're able to say, okay, well, we presume that both parties have 50-50. Let's go from there. Let's see how that works. Let's see how you communicate. And if there's any issues, we can come back to the courts and, ultimately revisit that issue. But the big presumption here that we're looking for is 50-50.
Right, and I know for me personally, I would love to have 50-50. Heck, I would love to have 20% or even 25%. And I know a lot of fathers out there would love that too. So now, tell my viewers and listeners where can they go to read more about Fatherless Day and the Father's Rights Movement.
So the Father's Rights Movement main page is facebook.com/fathers, the number four kids. That's facebook.com/fathers, the number four kids. And then through that, you'll find pages for every state. In Minnesota here, we have facebook.com/mn fathers, the number four kids. So you can find it in every state. You can find it in numerous countries around the world. And, the movement is growing, and we're going to get the shared parenting presumption that we're looking for.
Okay, now one final question. And I have to go politics on this one, because that's what the resistance is all about. Mark Dayton, with the parent father's rights bill in 2012, he vetoes it, says he's going to get back to it in 2013, never touches it. Now it's a re-election year for Governor Dayton. What do you have to say to Governor Dayton?
Governor Dayton, as a divorced father yourself, it saddens me that you do not support shared parenting for fathers and mothers. Please, please support a 50-50 presumption, or you may not get in next election.
All right. Thank you very much, Shannon. It was a pleasure talking with you. And we'll get more interviews with parents and other organizers. And remember, go to that Facebook page, folks. And if you live in Minnesota, don't vote for Governor Dayton for all the fathers' sakes and all the parents out there. I'm Nick Larson here live at the state capitol. I'll talk to you soon.